Welcome back, everybody, or welcome to Noble. My name is Fem. We're going to get back into the Crankheims again. Let's see what we get into this time. Okay, so we do have Iorman Frey's sick. If I remember, let me see. What do you need? Wit? I mean, we do have someone who's very witty who could help with this. Do we have enough? Sure, I'll help. I wish you guys would have kids. So, alright, so I do need... It's actually not too bad. I wish his health was more, but... maybe not. Let me send you to this, send you to this, and... I guess you, while your husband's dealing with that. Just need to reach 6 generations. We're at 3, so we're slowly getting there, guys. Oh, it's only on 2. Okay, so a purse drop, no vows forgotten. My liege, just as vows were exchanged, the priest sneezed with such force that Isaviva's elaborate wig flew into the wedding cake, launching a hidden pouch of coins straight into Ulysses' lap. The incident was declared an omen of prosperity by the ever-practical entourage of House Winchester. Spirits rose, contracts were signed, and Gaucius III and Ulysses sealed their union with broad grins and a heavier coin purse. Yay! Oh, that was a face. Alright. Oh, why are you guys quarreling? Nah. Feast. As Gruinus returned from their visit to the House Winchester estate, the gossipy whispers grew louder and louder. It seemed House Crankheim had inadvertently become more well-known among other houses, their name on everyone's lips like a juicy secret shared at a feast. Okay, so we do have another one. I'm gonna wait for someone better. You can do better, my dear. Alright, what do we got? No, I don't need any trade goods. They're holding a tourney. I don't really go for tourneys. I just don't feel a reason for it. Wallelness, help your wife. Seems so she probably can't have any kids anyways. He also... I mean, his health is better, which that's what I want, so... the quarrel. My liege, in the heat of a heavy quarrel at the House Crankheim estate, Gaucius III wove words like spells, coming both Legate and Ulysses. Thus they earned the illustrious title, Gaucius III the Silver-Tongued. Nice. Oh yay, they're Frankies! Yes! So he's got nickname Silver-Tongued, which actually makes him +1 to his charisma. And then he has articulate, which also is +1. That's awesome. Okay, so he's better. He has more charisma, which I'm really happy about. His health. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with him. Cool. And I'll send you to go with. Let's see what we get. Okay, we have... Oh, this guy's actually... Oh, why didn't I wait for this guy? He has really good stuff, so it's okay. Alright. Miraculous recovery and the missing cake. The House Crankheim estate was abuzz with the news of Iorman Frey Crankheim's sudden miraculous recovery after a curious concoction of herbs and the fervent chants of superstitious nurses. As if regaining strength from some mysterious source, Iorman Frey promptly demanded a celebratory cake be fetched from the kitchens, but alas, the cake vanished before reaching their bedside, leading to raised eyebrows and whispers of unchecked greed. The servants, having grown suspiciously rotund themselves, were nowhere to be found when questioned about this culinary conundrum. Oh, we know they ate it. We know. But thank you for surviving. Alright, so... A scorched rose, my liege, amidst the romantic whispers and fluttering hearts. A fiery disaster unfolded at the end of the courtship invitation. As Gretus II was delicately extinguishing a candle, their vibrant gown caught fire, engulfing them in a blazing inferno. With astonishing speed, Guybert flung their cape over Gretus II, smothering the flames and preserving their chaperone's honor. A true hero emerging from the ashes, Gretus II emerged unscathed, and House Crankheim became more well-known among other houses. Additionally, the trust of House Winchester towards House Crankheim improved a bit. Nice, they're confident. Courtship. My liege, despite fierce competition, including a suspiciously radiant maiden from afar, Lulada II Crankheim charmed Guybert with a heartfelt poem about lost chickens, prompting immediate engagement. Okay, chickens, sure. Let's all talk about chickens. Chickens! Look at those chickens! Courtiers were left agape as Lulada III kindly shared sweetmeats with rival maidens, earning universal admiration. Good job. Alright, so I'm going to send you over here. The only other one I could get married is... anyway. Alright, let's see what we get into. Ooh, oh wow, that's a lot of pregnancy. Yes, you finally got pregnant. I am so happy. I'm Mormon Frey. Need a kid. My liege, after an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Ulysses Crankheim brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Gaucius III limp with pride and exhaustion. Limp? Okay. Local gossip now knows more about House Crankheim than they do their own kid. Alright, so I'm going to send you over here. Actually, these guys I think need more help than these, but I could send you over there to help them. Alright, yes, please go collect dues. And we have a visit, so you're the only free one. Go. I'm not going to do that, so let's see what we get. Alright, so the illness. My liege, the illness that plagued our dear Lulada II has come to a close, and they have miraculously recovered from the brink of death. Woohoo! Rumors of the illness have spread, making House Crankheim slightly more well-known among the other houses. Yay, she did survive. They have 3 kids, so it's not a huge loss, but I kind of wanted her to live. She can't have any more kids, unfortunately. I will say, if you guys do happen to hear any loud noises, that could be the storm that's raging outside, so beware. Beware of those noises. Okay. Alright, so let's do this one. A purse dropped, no vows forgotten. Ooh, this is a good one. My liege, just as vows were exchanged, the priest sneezed with such force that Isaviva's elaborate wig flew into the wedding cake, again launching a hidden pouch of coins straight into Lulada the Third's lap. Richer at that. The incident was declared an omen of prosperity. Yep. By the ever-practical entourage of House Winchester. Spirits rose, contracts were signed, and Guybert and Lulada the Third sealed their union with broad grins and a heavier coin purse. Yay! Alright, so how did the pregnancy go? My liege, amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Asactus, Edessia Crankheim quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. The meek Edessia even apologized to the midwife for an inconvenience caused by, well, childbirth. So she's got the meek trait, which unfortunately, I think it's a, is it a negative? Yeah, it's a negative. So the negatives are on this side, and the goods are, she's evil? Wow, I didn't even notice that. She's meticulous, selfless. How can you be selfless and evil? Lucky, graceful, and meek. I don't understand that. All right, what do we got? My liege, in the cacophony of childbirth at the House Crankheim estate, Letgit triumphantly delivered a healthy boy. Meanwhile, Iorm and Frey proudly announced their son's birth to everyone, except the 3 other partners still lingering in the banquet hall. So she's meticulous, good, and aggressive, so her and Itesia would not get along. Isactus is selfless, luckily has an interesting facial scar and socially inept, okay. Lucky, superstitious. Okay, superstitious is a negative, greedy, and promiscuous. I'm surprised he's promiscuous, but okay. Maybe that's why he wasn't getting with her, because he was trying to get with everybody else. Okay, I don't have a young lady for you. You actually have pretty good health, charisma. I actually like your stats, so I'm going to give you to... Let's do Gretus the Third for you, my darling. Alright, nothing happened there. I don't need that. Ooh, yay, he got good deuce. My liege, while wandering the muddy paths of House Crankheim, Gretus II announced a count's surprise inspection, prompting peasants to hand over every last goat, barrel, and trinket for fear of a second visit. Wait, he's not a count, he's a baron. Sure. Count's visit, but he's a baron. Rumor of the windfall now has other houses peeking over our hedges. Nice. Oh no, please, Gretus! Why? I ain't helping you with that, dear brother. Okay, so let me see. So, what do you need for this one? Fortitude. You have good fortitude. Lacey does not have the best fortitude. Do I have anybody who has like really good fortitude? Her husband. Yeah, I'll send her husband to go take care of that. I don't have any young maidens for you. I ain't helping with that right now. Alright, courtship. In a dazzling display of diplomacy at the courtship in House Winchester, Gretus III serenaded Macy III with a charming tale of dragon saving, prompting engagement. Yay! To cap it off, they even brokered peace between quarreling courtiers over who should refill the mead. Yay! Alright, I'm gonna send... Oh, I don't have any, like, kids to send now. Darn it! Alright, so I have to send someone else. Let's send Wellness III. Or the second. Alright, we got Rogadus. I don't have any maidens for you at the moment. Alright, how did this go? My liege, while Tibtioba, well that's a name, and a rabble of bandits demanded the valuables, you Lacey slyly convinced them the true treasure was hidden inside a decoy chicken, pocketing the actual pouch of jewels while everyone argued over poultry. Now everyone seems to know House Crankheim's name. Nice. My liege, as the robbery unfolded on the dusty road, Gaucius III stormed in with wild tears and fervent cries, causing quite a spectacle. Ulysses watched in bewilderment as their rescuers wept more than the distressed servants. Oh no! Dang it! No, 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 no! Go take care of. Ooh. Okay, so we have Alnora. She has good charisma, good wit, health, fortitude. I do have enough goods that I could marry her. I do want to marry her. I kind of wanted well-known-less for this, but I'll send Hereward. Okay, what do we get? Let's do the courtship. After Alnora paraded a basket of wilted posies and an awkward poem, Hereward Crankheim gallantly agreed to an engagement, pausing midway only to rescue a toppled serving boy and a nods of approval from the ever-watchful Gunrima. Good. And this one? After a stunning display of forced smiles and cold, clammy hands, Gretus III and Macy III were reluctantly bound in wedlock. Meanwhile, a crate of mediocre apples found its way to House Crankheim as a gift from Macy III's ever-thrifting aunt. Fabulous. Let's send you to that. I do have kids now. Fabulous. Okay, nothing happened there. I am going to send you down here, which means she did not get... you are not good. You have poor stats. Sorry, sir. No. Okay, so, ooh, you have much better stats. Your fortitude is quite low, but all the other stats are actually pretty good. I am going to test that one, see how well that goes. Alrighty then. Ooh, yay. Double trouble in the cradle parade. My liege in the Grand House Crankheim estate, a bundle of joy turned into two, as Maisie III Crankheim astonishingly birthed twin boys, making a feat worthy of bard songs. As Gretus III Crankheim stumbled in, beaming with pride, and still holding the celebratory goblet, a random soothsayer proclaimed, "Behold the fruit of thy loins, Gretus III, the potent!" Thus, amidst goblets clinking and a newborn duet of cries, the proud father earned an epic moniker of the potent. Good job, Gretus! You are now the potent, which helps. Right there in health. Nice. Good job. Good job, you guys. Right. I don't want to add anything to that, but we do have this one. Oh, that's the one that I already have. No, I'm sorry. I didn't reach. No, thank y'all. Alright, wedding. My liege, after an exchange of vows involving misplaced rings and a goat that absolutely did not belong in the chapel, Hereward and Alnora left the ceremony arm in arm, beaming. Yay! Happy marriage, too. Word of House Crankheim's antics now has every noble gossiping over supper, darling. Fabulous. Who died? No! Oh, Elnas! No! Dang it. Oh, he's 61, and... yeah. This is the one she's with, so. Alright, so this. Let's send you here. We do need to collect some farm dues. Alnora, seeing as how you're new, you can do that. And nothing happened there. Oh, he died, right. Let me see what this is. She actually has really good stats, and we have enough goods to do it. So I think we'll wellness. You're going with her. And then let's see, who do we got? Wit. They're going to go to Lulata the second. What was it again? It's for wit. How's your wit? You're actually pretty witty. You're not that witty. If I could give it to somebody who has really good wit, that might be helpful, because Lulata doesn't have the best. Actually, Isactus has really good wit. Yeah. Even Letget has more. I'm gonna put Isactus in there just to see if maybe that helps. So let's see how well that helps. Okay, nothing happened there. Let's have you help them with that, baby. Oof, you got some good farm dues. Yeah. After an arduous collection across House Crankheim lands, Elnora, first Crankheim Baroness of Thornbury, gathered every last horse, log, and lump of iron, only to discover a crate of chickens mysteriously replaced with skulking geese by a particularly mischievous village elder. Okay, it's all weird geese. He's not bad. Yeah, I could give him to Lulata. She could have another one. Alright, so let's see how this went. The coronation. My liege, as the master of ceremonies, fumbled with parchments. Lulata III boldly declared the title of Baron theirs, echoing their right to the heavens. Meanwhile, Wellelness, now known as Wellelness the Silver Tongue, continued their eloquent influence from beyond the grave. Oh, he was the Silver Tongue? That is funny, because I think his son is... No, his son was... Oh, it was Gretus who was the potent. That's what it was. My bad. Have that. Alright, let's see what's going on. Courtship. My liege, after parading a collection of embarrassingly overwrought poems and an ill-timed falcon, Wellelness, the second Crankheim, somehow wooed Ivatha, winning both their engagement and a cartload of fine wine. Nice. Generously donated by House Winchester to sweeten the deal. Woohoo! Nice job. Alright, and this one over here, my liege, with a whole parade of hopeful maidens vying for Aetherius' hand, Eulacia attempted to impress with an elaborate dance, only for Aetherius to be so engrossed in their own reflection that they barely noticed. He must be full of him. Oh, he's evil, he's greedy. What is vigorous? Still the king gave a polite nod of approval. He was full of himself, got it. My liege, as the halls of the House Crankheim estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Maisie the third Crankheim heroically brought forth a healthy, legitimate baby girl. Yay! Defying pain and insults hurled at the nurses, Gretus the third couldn't be prouder. Yay! Maisie the fourth. Wow, we're getting there. We're at 4 now, so that's slowly getting there. You just gotta take time. Alright, let's see what's happening further on. Alright. You're actually pretty good stats. Yeah, let's have Gruinus go for you. Yes. Ooh, more babies. Let's do this one. Courtship. After pelting Claros with awkward poetry. Why would you pelt them so? With poetry. Sure. And 3 questionable love songs. Gruinus Crankheim secured an engagement much to the delight or horror of House Possessor. Horror. Rumor now has it even the chickens of House Crankheim are speaking of the match. What is with all the chickens? It's all them chickens! Look at all them chickens! Oh, she died! Aww! No! Agnana! I mean... I feel so sad that she's dead. Fudge. You actually have really good stats, so I don't think I need to... You're needing wit. What's your wit like? Stupidly poopy. Leave it alone for now. Let's see, what do we got over here? I don't have any eligible bachelors right now. Let's see what happens with some other things. I'm waiting for a minute for those, so bear with me on that, guys. Wedding. After a priest with an unfortunate lisp finally pronounced Wellelness II, I have a problem with it too, and I don't have a lisp, so I get it. And Avatha wed, a mysterious trunk stuffed with silver coins was conveniently left behind by a tipsy guest, swelling the coffers of House Crankheim and the smiles of the newlyweds. She's pretty. Okay, so visit with your... I wish I had an eligible bachelor to send to you, but I do not. Let's send Iorman Frey, and let me send you over here to do that. Yes. Okay, what do we got? Courtship. After Lulada II interrupted a harpist with a burp. I've had very loud burps, I get it. Loud enough to silence the entire house Winchester Hall. Tolly Baldry, either smitten or seeking retribution, agreed to an engagement. Seeking retribution. Maybe he wants to burp too. Maybe he's like, that was such a good burp. I need to marry this woman so I can like show her good burps and like, you know, hear all of her wonderful burps and compete with her burping. Maybe, I don't know. Courtship apparently is alive and well when etiquette is left for dead. I'm going to send you over here, Isaactus II. Seems how you've got that. I still have that. Let me wait on that a little bit. I really don't want to do this. Curtains up on Gretus II's overcompensating fortress. Oh, good grief. My liege, after months of bellowing at masons and sketching turrets taller than any sense of proportion, Gretus II, second Crankheim Baron of Torchlight Tower, pranced through the gilded portcullis, tossing loaves and compliments to the dusty workers. With a flourish and a curtsy that nearly toppled a gargoyle, Gretus II declared the fortress complete, outshining even the banners with their poise. The pigeons are still finding their way around the battlements. And then he died. Gretus! Of course. Gretus II just had to show everyone up. Go to that funeral, because I don't really have very many people left. Alright, so now we have either go with Gretus or Lulada. I will say I kind of want to stick with Lulada on this one. Lulada II instead of Gretus II, because like I have these guys which have the titles. I think there's one here and he's just died, so I'm gonna stick with these guys. Hopefully they'll have babies. They better have babies soon. My liege, as mourners wept and a bumbling attendant tripped over their own robe, Ulysses II Crankheim discreetly accepted a crate of turnips, payment for services rendered from a sheepish courtier before the priest could finish mispronouncing Agnina II's name. It's not really that hard of a name. Truly. I don't think it's that hard. Let's send you Lacey there. I think she's only 33, so she could have more kids. See how this pregnancy went. My liege, in a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, Maisie III defied expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Who knew such a delicate flower could blossom amidst the thorny schemes of House Crankheim? Brave and peaceful. Cool. Alright. And the wedding. After a priest with an unfortunate lisp finally pronounced Gerwinus and Claros wed, a mysterious trunk stuffed with silver coins was conveniently left behind by a tipsy guest, swelling the coffers of House Crankheim and the smiles of the newlyweds. Well, that's good. Thanks for the money. Alright, I don't know. Do I have anyone who could help you, really? Really, really help? I mean, Isaactus is really good, but I wish he would have more kids with his wife, who's currently in a funeral. That's a traitor. I don't need that. Okay, nothing happened. Nothing happened. And Iorman Frey died. Fudge. I want you two to have I'm gonna send you here. I want you two to have another kid, please. Oh, really? You two? Knock it off. Alright. After the priest finished the world's longest sermon, excuse me, Lulada II Crankheim and Tolly Baldry, such a weird name, Windsets exchange vows so sweet even the party crashers shed a tear, sealing their union, while servants scrambled to keep the wild geese from the wedding cake. She cannot have any more kids, but we got another person in here. So, yes, let's send you because you can handle that. Oh no, Gretus. Not Gretus! Dang it. Let me send you to that one. And the next one, I guess he's really, really good, so I'll send Isactus. Oh, yeah. Let's see over here. Do you to go over. Your husband just died. Oh, lovely. And nothing happened there, nothing happened there. Alright, what about the hunt? In a display of truly questionable tactics, Ulysses Kinkheim managed to snare the monstrous boar after being catapulted face first into a thicket by a startled horse, earning a scar, and from Albinger an invitation to dine on the feast. But of course, always send the kids. And I'll actually send her a well, because might as well. He just died. I can send one of the kids there. Let's send you, I guess. And there they go. Alright, let's see how this pregnancy went. My liege, as the halls of the House Crankheim estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Ivatha Crankheim heroically brought forth a healthy, legitimate baby girl, defying the pain and insults hurled at the nurses. Well, Elnus II couldn't be prouder. Why are you fighting? Stop it! Nothing happened there. Wait, you were pregnant? With whose baby? Who's the father? As the howls of the House Crankheim estate echoed with screams of childbirth, Clorcy Guretuheim finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy. Clorcy held their head high as they proudly presented their healthy, legitimate son to the world, to the amusement of all. Okay, he had died before she... wait. It was who? Oh, no, never mind. My brain. Sorry. My brain. It happens. Shall we get a title? What do we need? Wit? What's your wit? Not so good. I could... I think Jessia has really good wit on this one. More pregnancies. Yes. Alright. Collect farm dues. Setting out to collect dues across the House Crankheim lands, Lulata III, third Crankheim Baroness of Rosegate Keep, found peasants miraculously allergic to taxes. Dang it. So probably not nearly as much. Most coughed up nothing but excuses and 3 jars of questionable honey. Still, House Crankheim is now the hot gossip in every neighboring hall. Pause. Trying to find out. Illness for Gretus IV. After weeks of coughing up more phlegm than a tavern wench had tankards. Oh no, Gretus IV Gretuheim finally succumbed to the illness, granting House Gretuheim a sudden spike in notoriety as the estate servants scrambled to find anyone who could locate a pulse. No! My liege, as the coronation after Gretus II inconveniently remained dead. Inconveniently. Ulysses Gretuheim loudly insisted upon their hereditary rights until the master of ceremonies all but tripped over themselves, bestowing the baron's title upon Ulysses. Yay! Right? Yay! No. Ulysses not in here. My bad. My bad, guys. My liege, amidst the cacophony of the quell, Tolly Baldry mediated, excuse my tongue, with a face so long even the walls seemed to droop in sympathy. Their dreary demeanor made the quarrel feel more like a mournful dirge than a heated dispute. My liege, a thunderous quarrel broke out in the grand hall as Hereward hurled a goblet at the tapestry, prompting all present to whisper eagerly about House Crankheim for days. Surely that's one way to win a reputation. What did you do? Dude. How? You guys don't have, like, low health? What is going on there? I'm not gonna buy treads. Man, that's crazy. I don't have any males to marry you to. What are you getting into? Dessia, you help with that. Let's do the pregnancy. My liege, with an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Ivatha had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. The exhausted and proud parent, wellness the second, couldn't contain their jolly grin as they gazed upon their newborn son. Hopefully your health is better than your brother? Sister? Sister. I mean, Letgit would be really good to help with that, I guess. And someone died. Lulada died. Dang it. Alright. As Edrictus languished in bed, a distant uncle conveniently perished elsewhere, leaving an absurdly heavy chest of coin for House Krutenheim. Revived by both tonic and fortune, Edrictus now rises richer and annoyingly chipper. Well, he survived, at least. Oh, dang it! It would have been perfect for her. Hopefully he'll stay there so I can finish this. The duel on the manicured lawn outside the House Krankheim estate, Lulada III and Lao Manding both ran out, crossbow bolts declaring a draw, while a stray shot took off Lulada III's leg, much to the horror of a passing sheep. Really? A passing sheep? Actually, maybe she would be better for him, because she's perfect. Alright, how did the funeral go? My liege, in a rare display of tranquility, Tolly Baldery sat serenely at the funeral, paying respects with a calm demeanor, while avoiding the priest's sermon like it was an overcooked stew. Meanwhile, the House of Krankheim were far less restrained in their grieving. Alright, guys, I am going to leave it there. We shall figure out what happens next, because we do have another man here. His charisma's good, but his wit is poo. Hopefully we can get to 6 generations. I really am hoping. We also did, unfortunately, have someone, poor Lulada III, lost a leg. I don't know how you can shoot off a leg, but sure, I guess story arc. Maybe they had to, they shot it in a way that they couldn't repair it, so they had to cut the leg off. I'm going to say that's probably what it was, but now she's got a peg leg. That's pretty cool. Thank you guys for joining. Hope you guys had fun. Leave a like if you liked it. Comments, I would appreciate those, if any at all. And I mean, if you subscribe, that would be nice. I really hope to talk to you guys again. And I'm sorry for the long wait for this video. Thank you guys, and you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!